What should I know about arson and aggravated arson in Central Ohio? I'm Shawn Dominy. I'm a defense lawyer in Columbus, Ohio, and this video is going to answer that question. The first thing you should know is that the arson laws are pretty complex. There are several different actions which may be prohibited. And so to understand the specific allegation and its potential consequences, you need to look closely at the charging document, that is the complaint or the indictment you received, and then look at the statute for arson, and then look at the statutes for sentencing. So it does get a little complex. And there are at least a dozen ways that arson and aggravated arson can be committed. Of course, all of those ways involve fire or explosion. Because there's so many different ways these offenses can be committed, there are also a wide range of penalties. At the low end, you have a first-degree misdemeanor, which means you can get 6 months in jail, a $1,000 fine, and 5 years of probation. On the other end, you have a first-degree felony, where you're facing up to 11 years in prison. In addition, in arson cases, kind of like sex cases, you have to register as an arson offender, and that's typically for life. So you may want to check out the website if you're watching this on YouTube, because it spells out those dozen or so different ways that arson can be committed and their corresponding potential penalties. The other thing you might wonder is how these cases are investigated. They are sometimes investigated by local fire departments. They're sometimes investigated by state agencies. Either way, most of the investigators for these cases are part of the International Association for Arson Investigation, and their training also comes from the National Fire Protection Association. The investigations are typically pretty thorough, and so it's important to have an understanding of what they are looking for in their investigations and what kind of techniques they're using, because arson investigation would be considered both a science and an art, and some of it that they try to pass off as science really is more like a pseudo-science. Here at the Dominy Law Firm, we understand the science and the investigations, the potential charges and the potential consequences, as well as how to litigate them in court. So if you have a charge of arson or aggravated arson and you'd like to talk to us about representation, let's schedule a free phone consultation to do that. To schedule that consultation, you can either call the number on the screen or you can submit a contact form on our website. Either way, we look forward to hearing from you, and we hope this information has been helpful.